Hello and welcome back to Scrapyard Survival in Space Engineers. Oh, I seem to have slept a bit later than I intended. Anyway, I'm back at the old base. Because after the last episode, remember, I asked what we should do, whether we should stay here or move to the new base. Well, the general consensus is that the new base would be a better place to build, because this is surrounded by huge high dunes, and I gotta be honest, that is my opinion as well. So I spent a day or two here. Basically I've cut the vehicle off, the flatbed off. I've moved the storage, this cargo containers, onto the back of the flatbed, which immediately showed me the shortcomings of my flatbed. First one is it's too narrow in width, because I can't really get a lot on here, and the second was my crane was next to useless, because trying to get these up onto here with the crane, even with the upright fully extended, there wasn't enough room to get them onto the back of the flatbed, so something's going to have to be done about that very soon. So I manually emptied them out and dragged them, hence the ramp, onto the back, and now they are secured by weld pads. So I've been busy transferring everything I possibly could across into the container. Obviously when I get to the new home base, I want to set up the containers so that I can store goodies in them, and that way if I got one that's empty and one that's full, I can transfer the full one to the empty one, and so on and so on and so on. So I've loaded up as much of the goodies as I can. There's still quite a lot here to be collected and transported to the new base, and I'm probably not going to need it now, but it's probably going to be a good idea to take the hydrogen oxygen generator into oxygen tank and hydrogen tanks with me. There's quite a few of them here, plus all the bits and pieces. Perhaps scrap these mag plates, because there's motors in them. Not many, there's one in each one, but there's 6 plates there. So that's 7 motors. Also, there's some quite useful components in the kitchen. But anyway, I was thinking of scrapping this as well, but I did notice when the oxygen pressure was low, I came in here and this was high, so I'm wondering if that's got something to the vent here has got something to do with it, even though there isn't the vents on the outside. Anyway, I'm not going to worry about that. I spent some time scrapping quite a few unknown signals for parts, but I'm now going to try and return to our new home base, which is 5 kilometers sort of southeast of us. Before I do that, I need to park you up so that you're charging whilst I'm away. Okay, so you're parked. I think that's about everything. So I need to remove this temporary ramp. Switch to the grinder so I don't do too much damage to my vehicle. Everything's good, right? make a start on our journey to our new base. Can I get a better camera angle than that, please? Apparently not. Okay, so I'm going to go it the easy way. This probably could take a little while, so we will come back when I can't get a decent viewing angle. What is going on at the back? Just a bit of noise by the looks of it. Okay. I can see the wind turbine from here. Oh, slow down, Ned. And here we are. Can't really see a great deal, but as you can see, I have started building a warehouse before I left to get the goodies from the other base. And I spent some time making the cabin habitable. Did this one have a vent on the side? It did as well. Anyway, I can't really see much in this weather. Seems a lot of abandoned settlements. Well, that's pretty close. That was about 3 clicks away. I haven't got very far because I ran out of materials with the warehouse, but I've got the structure all laid out, so no, I'm going to leave driving over this until I can see what's going on. I've got to figure out a place where I want to put the cargo. I don't know where I want to put some charging points as well. So I've got to be honest, the charging points might be on the side of the building here. Anyway, here's home sweet home. Slightly darker than the last one. I need to put some lights in here, but I haven't really yet figured out what I'm going to do with this sort of area here. Right, the weather has blown over. Nice and clear out here now. As you can see, I found myself a medium cargo container. It was in that shed over there. And this is the other bits and pieces, a new battery that we managed to recover. So, where am I going to put the cargo? Do I want to put it actually in the warehouse? If I was to put it into the wall, say here, I could have a charging point on the other end. And then that will give me access to all the cargo if I put it on next to the cargo. So let's get rid of this for a minute. I could put it back where it was in the other place, which is here. Oh, not another sandstorm. Okay, so let's start welding some of this up. I need steel plates. That's not where I stored the steel plates. Oh, you're full, are you? Right. That's why I can't put you in there. that was the wrong way round. Might have to replace that one. And I need more steel plate. Anyway, I will carry on welding this structure up, and I've got some windows here, but I need glass and stuff for them. As I said, I'll carry on welding this up, and in the meantime I'll think about where I'm going to put the cargo containers to. This is going to be my warehouse. Whether it's big enough is something else, but it would make sense to have my warehouse with all the stuff that goes in there. And I'm thinking that it includes the cargo containers. And if I put them in the corner, I can always extend the warehouse. So put a well pad there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Damn it, what was that? Why won't my brakes work? So what was that exploded? Is that it? Oh, it's the connector. Oh god, that was lucky that had my power cells in it. Ooh. Can't get all that in my inventory, can I now? And that's full. Everything is full. Okay, well, let's put a power connector. Let's put a connector back on the front of that. That was unfortunate, but lucky that I managed to retain the power cells that were in the construction. Yes, there it is. Small steel tubes. Well, that's basically my bulletproof glass gone. Oh no. I've still got some left. I've got 12 left. That's right. Okay. So why won't you allow me to use the brakes? Aha. Might help if I had the braking option on. Whoops. Right, okay, so okay, get up there. This could be rather awkward. Construction components. You can go in there, you can go in there, you can go in there. Definitely want you to go in there because I want to keep you. Oh, I managed to get some from those hydrogen engines that I stripped. Didn't realise I had 12, I only thought we had 8. That's good. 418 construction components, but there you go. I wonder if it might be better to remove this section up here.
Inventory full.
Inventory full. Ow. Finally. Thank you. And I'm going to have to do this all again to get the other one in, aren't I? Yes. But first, let's build you up so that I can actually get something in you. Well, I know I recovered you, but I would like you. I don't want to. I want to paint you. There we go. Yeah, I would like you a slightly newer color. Thank you. Right, I don't want the stuff in my build planner because I got no assembler at the moment. Have I? So let's transfer all the parts out of you. Right, that should be everything transferred across now. So you should be empty. Yes, you are. So if I grind you down, and put those into there. Right, I should now be able to so unlock all the mag clamps while I still think about it. There we go. I'll pick you up. So it just locked again, because you're the only thruster I've got at the moment. So, oh, that was that locked, was it? Okay. Right, so I need to go through all that agony again. Actually, could I just merge block you? Can I make merge blocks? I can. You can go there. I don't want to merge the block, I want to place it. That's functional, so it should work. can I nudge you? Oh, probably not. Yes. Yes. So you need metal grids, small steel tube. Yes, good. Right. Need to think about connector, and then I probably need to replace that side, don't I? But first, let's go and charge up my energy. Because I found quite a few of these, and this is where my power cells have come from. Am I stuck in between it? No, I'm not stuck. I can go. Right, you can go there. I'm going to have to figure out a way of storing some of these. Some sort of bench. Now my question is, do I leave that battery on there? Probably be a good idea for the time being. I will take you out of there though, and I will take the stuff from the driver's seat. I'm going to have to sort these controls out. Right, so switch the lights off. And you hopefully... oh, better check I suppose. Fully recharged in 27 minutes. Good. I'm going to have to sort that vehicle out, aren't I? And the rear lights are still on. But anyway, we're up and running. I didn't do any damage, did I? No, we're fine. Cool. Well, I'm trying to get a bit organised. I've started making some shelving. If you could think of a better way, let me know, but I'm just using mag plates at the moment. Might have to extend it. Anyway, I've done that. I've added some lighting. I'm going to have to complete those yet. I thought it was a little bit dark out here. So I've added a little bit of lighting. Oh, talking of which, I'm going to have to add some in here as well, aren't I? Before I do though, what is the battery like? Oh, it's fine. Max required output 12 megawatts, max store power 3 megawatt hours. Current input 31, 27, current output 26 kilowatts. Could do with another battery on the base. But anyway, that's something for the future as dawn has arrived. So it's time to go off scrapping. Actually no, what I'm going to do is walk back to the cabin and get the other vehicle and bring it back here. So I need to take those power packs with me. I don't need any of this stuff. You can all stay there. Perhaps I should have... It might be a good idea to put the button in to switch all these floodlights off. Got a button over here. So... I'm going to need to group them first, aren't I? So if I group all of them... And for the time being they go off. And I'll put them on button 1. I see doors open, close, TV on, off. Floodlights can go with 3. Clock on, off. Right, well, let's go get the other vehicle. As is daylight. But that's going to be me walking for a long time. We'll better charge up before I go. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you've got any ideas, please let me know in the comments below. That would be gratefully appreciated. As I'm not the best space engineer, especially when it comes to designing stuff. Which brings me on to the, we have to do something about the flatbed when we get back as well. But anyway, that's for the future. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you all soon. Until then, take care.